Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today I'm going to show you how you can get those salon looking nails at home doing it yourself for really cheap. So if you want to learn how, then just keep on watching. I'm going to start off with the most important step for me. I have really bad cuticles, so I got this nail drill bit off of Amazon for $15, really cheap, pretty good. So I just go ahead and I take off all of my cuticles. In this video they don't look so bad because I actually had already done this and recorded it and everything, and I accidentally deleted it. I know, yay me. But I'm just kind of showing you how I would go ahead and take off my cuticles or drill them down. You can totally skip all of this if your nails are already good. You can go to 3 minutes into the video, and that's where I start with the acrylics. So after I'm done with that, I go in with just a regular nail filer and I file my nails on, make them look really good. I'm focusing more on the edges, or like the sides of my nails, because I already know what kind or what shape I want to make my acrylic nails. So I'm kind of just like making sure they won't creep out the side of the fake nails. And this is going to be really important because if you want your nails to look professional, then you should definitely make sure they don't creep out. So now that I'm done with that part, I'm going to start on my acrylics. So I got this Kiss acrylic nail set from Walgreens. You can get it from Target, Walmart, anywhere for under $6 actually. And I like to get these ones because I like to paint them myself. But you could totally just get the press-on nails or glue-on nails that are already painted or designed or whatever. But I like doing this. So I just go and I check which ones fit my nails, and then I put those on a paper towel. This part I'm actually rounding out the bottom of the nail because they're a little bit too square for my nail beds, and they're gonna hurt a little bit if you're gonna glue them on square, and they're gonna like press into the nail, if that makes sense, or press into your cuticle, and it does not feel good. So I'm rounding out the bottoms so that they fit perfectly and they look a lot more professional, in my opinion. I'm also shaping them into the shape that I want, which is kind of like a coffin, but I am not a professional. These are not going to come out perfect, but I'm just doing what works for me, and it looks really good in my eyes. If you can't get these perfect or whatever, just know that nobody's perfect. Okay, and you don't have to try to be perfect for anyone or anything. So just do these how you want to do them, and I'm sure they will come out looking great. I almost forgot to mention before that when I do size these onto my natural nail, I make sure that they're a little bit thinner than my natural nail, rather than picking the one that fits just perfectly or a little bit wider. In my opinion, it just looks a lot more professional. now that I'm done, I'm just making sure that I got them all the right shape and my nails are not creeping out the sides of these acrylics. Fixing whichever ones need to be fixed as well. Okay, so after this is the fun part for me. I'm taking this double-sided tape, and you can use any tape actually, but I find what works best is double-sided tape. And you're gonna grab some Q-tips. You can grab 10 like I have here, or you can reduce it down to 5 like I am going to do, just to save supplies, and it's just much easier this way. So I'm just applying the tape around the tip of the Q-tip, and then I'm gonna just put the nail on there and have it stick on there, kind of like professionals when they have those like manicure, I don't even know what they're called. They just like, you put like a piece of clay on the back of the nail and it sticks onto something holding the nail. Well, this is the cheaper way and it works. So I'm actually just going to transfer these back onto my paper towel because when I paint them, I do not want the fibers or hairs from the rag to get into the paint because then they're not going to look professional, right? So you can actually skip this part. I'm just putting a base coat onto the nails. You can skip it because honestly, I feel like when we put a base coat on our natural nails, it serves a purpose of like making it a clear like flat canvas for your nail color, and these are already clear and flat, so you can totally skip this part. Okay, so I left them for 10 minutes and I checked back in and they were completely dry. And so the next step is to put the polish on. Apparently I don't know what is up, right? So this is actually a Sally Hansen brand. It's a totally toffee color, which I love for fall. It's so cute. Okay, key note here. Roll your nail polish in between your hands like I'm doing instead of shaking it, because shaking it leaves bubbles, and then when you go to paint your nails, the bubbles make holes in your color. So, and you don't want that because that doesn't look professional. So if you roll it in between your hands, the natural warmth of your hands mixes it together. I know, it's crazy. I read that somewhere and I was just mind blown for some reason, and now that's all I do. So you're going to want to make sure that you paint the tops of the nails and kind of like on the side underneath. You'll see me do that in a minute here. But that's really going to seal or make sure that your polish doesn't chip fairly easily. An important step because you really don't want your nails to chip very easily. Especially if you're busy and you do a lot of things with your hands, like dishes and all that kind of stuff. I'm actually also doing my double coats now, only because I am going to leave these overnight. If this were my natural nails, I definitely would wait in between coats, but because I am letting these sit for a really long time, I am going to just do the double coats now, make sure it's all on there and the color is where I want them to be. So like I said, I did leave these overnight, and then I am gonna check them the next day and do the top coat. So this process for me takes about 2 days, like I just mentioned, because I really don't have enough time in any of my days to get one task done. So yeah, I leave these, I do these at night and then I leave it overnight, and then they're dry by the morning. And fun fact, did you know that nail polish takes a full 24 hours to even be fully dried? I know, you probably didn't know that, and it's so true. Have you ever painted your nails at night, felt like they were dry, went to bed and woke up and you had the hair like embedded, like your hair embedded into the nails, and now you have hair marks all over? Yeah, that happens to me literally almost every single time. And so yeah, I just find this way easier, way better. It looks professional, it looks good in my eyes. So now I'm taking them off and I am going to apply them. But first I am going to take my nail filer again and file off the extra like nail polish that got stuck to maybe like the tape or something. And so I'm just filing that off, and then I'm also going to recheck them again and make sure that my natural nail is not poking out the sides. Okay, once I'm done with that, I'm going to finish prepping my natural nails. I'm taking this cotton ball and some nail polish remover, or you can use alcohol, whatever, and just wiping my nails so that any oils or lotions or anything on there is off and I have a clean surface to work with. So I'm taking this glue that came with the kit. You can use any glue. In my opinion, they all work just fine. So as you just saw, I put the glue on to the acrylic nail and I rubbed it to where my nail, where it's gonna sit on my natural nail. And then I'm pushing the nail down kind of a little bit hard so that I can make sure there's no air under there and it's all sticking to my nail. And then I'm wiping off the excess glue just with a rag or a paper towel, whatever. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my nails. I'm also using a like rocking motion when I'm pressing down. I'm pressing down side to side, up and down, to make sure the whole nail is sitting on my natural nail. I also do my thumbs last because, I don't know, in case I need my thumb for anything. I feel like if anything, you use your thumbs more than your other fingers. So now that I'm done, that's actually all. And this is how they look. I think they look really good. Again, I'm not a professional at shaping nails, but they look good to me. So yeah, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you just like me, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.